Yo! Perfidious Pete here, back from fueling Lord Gaben's insatiable hunger for discount games and garbage discovery queues in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Yeah, down here in the training center, because it seemed appropriate. Steam sale started today, and because I can't help myself, I was forced to go through my discovery queues so I could get my free trading cards that I definitely won't trade. And as I was doing that, I came upon a realization, which is, I think Steam's, like, game suggesting algorithms, their machine learning program, it's got some kind of learning disability. It really does. Or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe something more profoundly wrong, like just Down syndrome on the algorithm. It's bad at its job. I wasn't even halfway through my first discovery queue, and it already was suggesting 3-year-old titles with mixed reviews. By the end of my first queue, it suggested, I remember this one specifically, it suggested I Am Alive, which is like a first-person survival horror kind of pseudo-narrative game that came out in 2012. And by the way, it sucked then. But why would you suggest that I buy that learning algorithm? That's what I want to know. You should know me better at this point, Steam. You really should. I purchased a stupefying number of video games through your platform, and you just, I don't even think it was a month ago, you just sent me a notice telling me all about my privacy and how you're only collecting and analyzing my data in order to help me better suggest games that I might enjoy. Well, you know what? If you're gonna give me all these annoying disclosure notices about what you're doing with my data, here's an idea. Actually do something with it. When's the last time old Perfidious Pete waited 6 years to buy a game on sale? Is that the kind of behavior that I typically engage in? Am I noted for waiting a long time on games? No, and you know this, Steam. I don't think like, if I want a game, I usually just buy it, and I buy it, like, right away. Here's an idea for your learning algorithms. Maybe instead of suggesting a game that came out a billion years ago, what you could do is suggest that I buy one of the probably 150 titles that released today. You put out games today, Steam. Suggest one of those. No, you're not gonna do it, huh? Instead, you're gonna suggest that I buy Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, because, you know, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna buy. I've been waiting since all these years to pick that one up on the cheap. Sleeping on it for 13 years, and you know what? Today's the day, Steam. You got me. Jesus, man. I don't want to sound mean, Gabe. I really don't, but have you considered that maybe your learning algorithm belongs in a special class with the other unique bots? Because I did all 3 of my discovery queues, and by the end of the 3rd one, it actually suggested that I buy a copy of the original Fallout. OG Fallout was a great game, I'm not gonna lie, one of the best in the Fallout franchise, in my personal opinion. But you know what? It's also so fucking old, Gabe, that if that game was a person, it could legally buy alcohol in any state in the US. I don't want to necessarily fire shots here, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and fire shots on you on this one, because that's fucking terrible, terrible market analysis. You guys should, yeah, you know what? No, let's just find a mission and go do it. It doesn't matter. Steam is going full automaton, and the problem is it doesn't seem like they really know how to code the automaton. You guys got to do better. You know what you should do? Go talk to that Jeff Bezos cat. There's a guy who knows how to automatically suggest products I might buy. Every time I go to Amazon, man, they're whipping me up with some dope, fresh shit that I definitely don't need, and very definitely am likely to impulse buy. You gotta spend some more cash and talk to Bezos there, Gabe. The video game thing should be easy. You only sell one product. Amazon sells every product in the universe, and they're still doing a better job, Gabe. Hey, Pete, you want to buy a 12-year-old game with mostly negative reviews? Nope, I really don't. Like, I don't want to buy probably a newly released game with mostly negative reviews, but you never know. It wasn't that remarkable, Dr. Tegan. Can you go back to the Shadow Chamber now? No, I don't want to spine research. I want to go back to the Shadow Chamber, and I want to leave anyway. Do we have any missions down here we can do? Nope.
Don't imagine most of the
Or
people
do we?
in the city centers have ever actually seen
Avatar
one
autopsy.
person.
All other Shadow projects must be completed before undertaking this. Yeah, but like we already did all the other ones, didn't we? Oh, I guess not, because we got to go hit the stupid open gate thing, and then we got to like go do something with the vile juice. Right.
Hello, Commander.
Dr. Tigan, you just gonna ramble on there while I ignore you? I mean, don't mind me. Don't let me stop you. It's fine.
I conducted my last autopsy. I found the process returned to me quite naturally.
Yeah, Dr. Val-iant had moved on to a new level of kink. She doesn't autopsy the dead anymore. Now she just tortures them to death, and once they're dead, she turns them over and lets others autopsy them.
Because of extensive cytogenetic
She wants to... She's become obsessed, not with the process of examining the dead, but with the process by which a living thing is converted into a dead thing. She's all about that transition point now. Dr. Val-iant wants to look deep into your eyes right as you die and try and catch that last fleeting spark of awareness and consciousness. Really, she's trying to find the human soul. That's what she's doing. Or in this case, the soul of a half-human snake man. Makes perfect sense to me. Avatar project go down by 2. That's good. Let's go ahead and assign another covert action then, now that this is done. Montgomery, Presley, doing some sweet work out there. Elvis, you know those mutton chop sideburns. I gotta say, I didn't think you were gonna be able to pull off that look, but damned if I'm not pleased to be wrong. We really should, well, we've got some soldiers we could bond up. We'd like to get that Avatar project progress. Didn't we have another promotion though? I thought we had a promotion. Breakthrough research. We could recruit a Reaper. Meh. I don't want a Reaper. I want that promotion. We could just take the promotion and fire them. That's not a terrible idea. I think maybe forming a soldier bond is actually more useful here. Because we got like Philip of Macedon and a janitor here, and they're all unbonded. We also got Chris Gutshot Shaherlis, who doesn't have a running. You know what? Get a running partner, Gutshot. You guys need... There's power in togetherness. Together, the janitor and a Gutshot... Look, think about this. You can get shot in the intestines, and the janitor can mop up the blood. It's a match made in paradise, really. We can't afford to not do it. Back to scanning, then. We'll let that take... Maybe we should just go hit the Codex Brain coordinates. I mean, this is going to get us the... We're going to fight a Gatekeeper, which is fine. It's a bunch of chrysalids, which, really, if we just take a bunch of Bladestormers, will also likely be fine. Do we want to go straight into it? Do we have enough Bladestormers that we could put everybody on the team? Could we have everybody on the team have Bladestorm? I guess would be the question. Let's take a look at the roster very quickly. If we can field a full team of Bladestormers, we'll do it. So Batman and Bruce Wayne are 2 of our Bladestormers. Doc Holliday. We got the Lizard King, who also has a Bladestorm, but that means we got to rock with Iceman, who does not. We could go with Mad Mardigan, and Mad Mardigan, who Gert Rafto does not have. I don't want to send Simon Templar out tired. Let's wait the 5 days then. It's a little longer than I'm comfortable with, but it'll be worth it if we don't have anybody get juiced by a chrysalid.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances.
Yeah, just like whatever, Dr. T. It can only further our advances into stuff we don't care or give a shit about.
Idle. We're wasting valuable time and resources by not conducting any research.
Wow, we should definitely do spare parts. All Proving Ground project costs get reduced by 20%. That, you know what? I actually am going to do that because we have nothing better to do.
How she came to acquire such an impressive understanding of the processes involved in the editing and manipulation of alien genetic...
Well, that's easy, Dr. Tigan. She looked into the eyes of thousands of aliens in that sweet, sweet moment where they stopped living and became inanimate matter. She's the world's foremost master on that transition, that cusp between existence and non-existence. She can do it. She can ride the crest of the wave between, you know, oblivion and non-oblivion. Dr. Val-iant can tell the exact instant when a sentient creature has perished from this mortal coil. It's her gift, really. And a remarkable gift at that. Sure, we'll spend 40 intel making contact with New India. This does give us... This continent bonus is pretty decent. It was bad for us when we were all Reapers because our secret agent isn't going to be concealed, but in this case, where we don't have to really worry about concealment, doesn't really matter. Reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. What else we got? Spider and Fly, we don't really care. Actually, Spider and Fly, we don't care about ambushes. We care about captured. You can ambush me all you want. Infestation's super irritating, though. Extra chrysalids on each mission. I hate the chrysalids a lot. I don't really care about the retaliation counter. We're going to go to New Indonesia here. We're going to thwart this. What do we got on the menu? Archon, Codex, Heavy Mech, Elite Purifier, Elite Trooper, another goddamn Gatekeeper, Elite Shield Bearer, and a Spectre. 11 enemies, so we could potentially be looking at a Chosen showing up on this mission, though not necessarily. We do have the Wild Hunt, I think, still inactive, possibly. I honestly don't remember. Honestly don't care. I'd prefer that the... I'd actually like you to show up. So we're gonna want... You know what? Nah, okay, Iceman, you're too tired. No Iceman, no Lizard King, then. Batman, you're out because we're waiting on you and Simon Templar. Doc Holliday, I mean, you're great, but you also have Blade Storm, right? I kind of want to not take... Yeah, see, you're actually one of the greatest, most useful troopers on our team, in that you have all of the best abilities. And you know what? I am going to take you. If we need to, we'll revitalize you. It'll be fine. Who's your bro? Chris? Okay, the Real Genius. He's actually pretty solid as well. Who else do we want to get in on this? Let's get, I think we reserve Mad Mardigan, but you know what? Give me John Patterson and Virgil Adamson on this one. These guys are shooters, so we're probably not going to need them necessarily on our little Gatekeeper Chrysalid adventure. We could take, I mean, we could, Gert Rafta, we could take you and Mad Mardigan, but I kind of want to keep Mad Mardigan hale and hearty. So that means it's going to be like Philip of Macedon, who does not have Blade Storm, and pretty much like anybody else. You know, we could take Top Secret and Ray Levois. You know what, Phil? Why don't you sit this one out? That's exactly what we're going to do. Grab old Top Secret here. And give me Ray Levois. He's a major. He's getting close to being high enough rank to be considered not completely useless. Make our weapons available here. Make utility items available. Make armor available. Not that the armor or any of that shit actually matters. Doc Holliday. Get you some armor-piercing bullets. Real Genius. I can never remember what abilities you have, Chris Knight, and therefore I never remember what gear I'm supposed to give you. What are your abilities again? You have Quick Draw and pretty much nothing else. Well, Quick Draw means you can shoot a little. Only a little. Maybe we'll give you some... Take some Dragon Rounds. Ghost, we know you're a great shot. Virgil No Eyes Adamson. I mean, you're pretty tip-top. The Verge, I like to call him. He is pretty top. What are your abilities again, Verge? You do have Blade Storm. We got to get you Quick Draw. So Verge is a Blade Stormer. Verge a Knife Man. Born and bred on the playground is where he spent most of his days, but he was born and bred in Philly. Top Secret Rivers, I believe you're like a shooting guy as well. Yeah, you're all gunfire. So let's give you then our last set of armor-piercing bullets. And Levois, I don't... do you do anything at all? Like, what do you do? You tell me. You're new to the team here. I don't know how to assess you. What can you do? You have Quick Draw, and that's pretty much it. So we'll give you like a med kit. Seems respectable. Let's give you a med kit. You know what's better than a med kit though? Actually, probably just a second Mimic Beacon. And we're in like Flynn. Let's do this. See if we can't get the new guy a promotion. Or get him some AP so we can buy him some alternate abilities to give him a defined combat role. You're so bland, man. You gotta work on your CV. You need some extracurriculars on there so you can really stand out. If you want those admissions officers to notice you, you can't just put chess club down. That's not good. Nobody cares about the chess club, man. You gotta come up with something better than chess club. Drama Club. That's where it's at. Everybody loves the Drama Club, kids. Mathletes? Student Model UN Mathletes and Chess Club? That's all you got, huh? Nothing fun or exciting or anything that gives you a little panache or pizzazz, a little personality? Rock solid mathlete, though. Well, okay. What was your position in Model UN? Were you on the Security Council? We didn't have a Model UN at my school because it was kind of a small school, but I always wondered about Model UN and, like, what the hell was the point of that? Did you just pick a bunch of random students and, like, the least popular kids in the school got assigned the shittiest countries? Be like, oh, yeah, let's hear from the representative from Ghana or the Sudan. What do you got going on over there, Estonia? Cool kids and the jocks are getting all the permanent security council members. Are like, oh, you know, over here with the Soviet Union. Got a permanent seat on the old security council there. What do you got, Mr. Mathlete? Oh, I'm Bosnia. Poor bastard. Even in that's the thing about it, like lower level schools when you're in like elementary school, junior high, high school. It's just a big damn popularity contest, and all they're doing is working to keep you down. You start at the bottom and then you stay there. It's not like a Drake song where you start at the bottom and now you're here. In high school, you start at the bottom and probably you're gonna fucking stay there until you get old enough for people to realize that high school is pretty much bullshit and it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You're basically just killing time until your actual adult life starts. Be careful, Virgil. There's a lot of stuff in between there and you forgot your stick. One of these pods gonna patrol this way because I really don't want to have to fight both of them at the same time, or 3 of them at the same time, which is the way things are looking. Perfect. So it's gonna be every pod all at once then. Chris Knight, can you hop up on this rooftop? The only good thing about this is we know there are only 11 enemies on the mission, and well, I mean, we know where most of them are at, so we got that going for us. Does this pop a pod? It does. All of these things activate a pod. What if we come over here, though? This should be safe. We want to get close, but not necessarily too close. I'd like to have one Blade Stormer who could dash in and pop this pod. I'm thinking Doc Holliday would be fantastic for that job. Doc, let's get you close. Also a turret there as well. Perfect. Yeah, why don't you throw a few more enemies in there for your king-ass senses, huh? Levois, we're gonna want you up here. You be on Overwatch. We're probably gonna need a Mimic Beacon on the same turn we pop all of this shit. So let's just go ahead and get the Mimic Beacon in position. Top secret. I wish there was a top secret position we could put you in to maybe get a little more utility out of you, but it doesn't look like it. Nope, not gonna patrol away. It's just everything's gonna collapse on top of us so that we have to fight every pod on the map at the same time. Because it's always every pod on the map at the same damn time. Well, Doc Holliday, if we have to fight every pod on the map at the same damn time, we might as well at least do a good job of it. So, let's have you come in here. The robot probably won't move, but we can definitely kill this man. So here's what we're gonna do. You come a-running. You know, there is a gatekeeper somewhere. I'd rather not fight it, too. No, never mind. We're fighting every single enemy. There's no getting around it, Pete. You're fighting every enemy on the map at the same time. Just accept the fact, learn to deal with it, and move on. This is why you conserve the Mimic. So we won't kill you flat out, but when you take your reaction move, you're going to get killed. You're going to get chopped up a little bit, and this robot's just going to stand there. So our main... Of course it did. Activated the gatekeeper, too, so that he can come and throw a fucking vortex at somebody, because that's all he ever does. Everybody else want to activate as well? Yeah? Okay. I mean, we might as well fight literally the entire map all in one go, because you guys are all in a phone booth all the time. This is going to take 400 years for the enemy to take their reaction moves. You done yet? No, of course not. How about now? Nope, still not done. Go ahead and bring that gatekeeper over here. Perfect. We're fighting literally every enemy on the map. Well, Thunder, you're going to be chucking... Who's your bonus action go to? We're going to need that, so... Because you're just going to be throwing a Mimic Beacon. We're going to need some people to work some stuff over. All right, Ghost Man. You can take... Okay, we got to get rid of that robot that's on Overwatch, though. 77% with your lightning hands. Deke that Overwatch for me, because not everybody has Shadow Step. 7 damage from the AP rounds. You know, we might just have you stand here and shoot. You could maybe kill the robot. If you can get 3 hits, you could kill him. Give me one more. Give me one more solid shot here. I'd love to take it at that guy, but we need it over here. Don't miss. 1, 2, 3. Down goes the robot. Beautiful. Chris Knight, you have my bonus action for Doc Holliday, right? You do. And we're going to want the doctor to probably move, so take your advanced teamwork move. The doctor is in, but we need him to be elsewhere for the moment. Specifically, we want him to be, like, as far away as we can get from all of that other shit in the background. Is there too many guys back there? If we hit this codex, we're just going to split it into 2 codexes. That's a bad idea. We want to keep as few codexes as possible in the neighborhood. I don't want to blow that vehicle up and accidentally damage ourselves. So let's just come here. Rend this Archon. Oh, we could have took a lightning hand shot there. And next turn we can unleash the Fury. It's gonna be beautiful when we do it too. Oh, we got an arc wave that sweet. We arced it over into it. Nice. Okay, Thunder. We're gonna have you give. Who do you give a bonus action to again? Our boy Ray. Alright, Ray, what can you do here, Livois? If we bring you down into the shit, what can you get up to? Well, you could come and hit this man. Let's do that, then we'll bonus action you. Have you take a lightning hand shot, shoot him in the spine, and then rend him again. And that should have him be dead. Although that vehicle is going to explode now, we kind of need to get away from that. Levois, we're going to teamwork. I don't suppose you have Fortress by any unlikely chance, do you? Oh, okay, so take your lightning hand shot. We still have another action and then our reaction. If we rend him here, he's going to straight up explode, though. So maybe we'll go hit someone else with this rend. Let's do that. We'll leave you next to the potentially exploding vehicle. And instead, I think we'll come and kill this Archon. Have fun standing next to that car. Well, we didn't kill him, but we did disorient him, and Doc Holliday should get him with a Blade Storm now. We'll go into parry. Levois, you're going to be throwing a Mimic Beacon. That's all we're really looking for from you out of the rest of this turn. Chris Knight, you can't give us much of anything, so let's just move you back over here. We could have you give the Doctor a second bonus action, which now that I think about it is not a totally hateful idea. Virgil Adamson, we know what we need out of you. What we need out of you is, I mean, a Lightning Hands would have been ideal, but can't get it. So let's check the Mimic Beacon over here. That'll keep our Gatekeeper friend busy. And then Ray, Thunder, Levois, you're going to chuck another Mimic Beacon. Let's put it over in, say, this general vicinity where everybody can see it, but it's not near any of our team. Oh, and there we go. So we should have one Archon dead. Depending on what that Spectre does, he's probably going to move, so he'll likely live. You dead, though. Actually, we overcommitted on that because our rend alone would have killed him. You're going to teleport, shoot this guy for like 5. Okay. Other Codex is going to teleport, shoot him for like another 5. Then the Archon will probably come take a poke at him and kill him. Purifier, what are you going to do? Fuck all, that's what you're going to do. Keep running, chump. Okay, Gatekeeper's going to come over here and mess with this other Mimic Beacon. The fact that he one-shotted it is most disagreeable. Double move for your little pal. He's going up on the rooftop. This guy's definitely going to... He did not shield, though. He double moved. I expected him to shield. Spectre is going to come be a problem for us because he'll probably Shadowbind someone. Nope, he's going to kill the last of the... Okay, he's got the last of the Mimic Beacon then. And then all that's left is an Archon, and the Archon should come up here, try to take a shot at one of our guys who is parrying, and also should get Blade Stormed for his trouble. Nice work, by the way. Solid planning there, Ricky. How'd that one come out for you? And get parried.
The enemy chases my life.
Yeah, you dead, chump. Oh, shit, we're gonna get turreted, though. The turret missed because fuck you, that's why, turret.
My cover will only hold so long.
And the entire world is going up in flames. Alright, so far so good. So Chris Knight could give Doc Holliday one more bonus action. We could have Doc mop the floor with 2 people, but the Doctor can also probably one-shot a Codex. And there are several that require one-shotting. Also, the Doc has his lightning hands. Doc, can you... How fast a boy are you? Can you get there on a blue move? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Doc Holliday is going to rack up 3 kills potentially here. First off, the lightning hands, not for the Spectre, but for the Archon. Yeah.
A quick strike.
Perfect. And then how much damage can we get out of your Ionic Storm? Enough? The minimum is 12. That's 3 kills if we can hit all 3 of these guys with it. We have to be standing in the open at the end of that, though. I hate that. We could also get 3 kills without Ionic Storming by doing this. So we take the lightning hands, then we take the regular pistol shot, and then we just have you come over here and murder this Codex and arc wave into her friend. So you're straight up dead. Oh, you live with 1 health? Don't give me that bullshit. And we're going to make 2 3-health copies. I think we parry. We do have to do something about that Gatekeeper. I'm aware that it's up there. Do we have anybody with a reasonable amount of focus? We sure as hell don't. Alright, Adamson, you have Quick Draw, right? You do not have Quick Draw, you have Blade Storm. Well, we could bring you down here, kill one of these guys, and then be next to an enemy that's going to teleport away. That doesn't do us any good. We could Ionic Storm here and kill 2. It just leaves us vulnerable. We got to come up with a method for killing that Gatekeeper. Ray Thunder Levois. I wish you had a little more focus, because maybe we could Ultra Beam that man to death. So Patterson, who can you bonus action here? This is important. You can bonus action Virgil. Patterson, I know you have armor-piercing bullets. So what if we have you come up here, get bonus action by Virgil? What if we have you just, like, shoot all of the pistols, though? Then we have you fire your pistol. Not at that man. What's our chance to hit the Gatekeeper? Apparently it's abysmal because there's like 75 other targets that have a better preference. Yeah, that sucks. So maybe we just start picking off all these garbage units. So you can die. Best to shoot you just in case you explode. Virgil should still have 1 more action. He does. We could use our dual strike. We don't need to dual strike you, though. We could dual strike that elite shield bearer. I don't hate that plan. If we get a double hit here, we might generate a kill. Well, we didn't even get a single hit.
I will improve at any cost.
We got halfway home. If that other shot had hit, I like to think it would have generated a kill for us. Virgil, No Eyes, Adamson. I think we're just going to have you go ahead and Volt. This does pretty solid damage, and it will ignore armor, so give him the Mars Volta. It does take your last point of charge, I'm aware. Top secret. I really wish you had Quick Draw, or just some fast fire ability. Levois, we're going to bring you up here. And it's a Mars Volta from Levois as well. We got to prioritize. Most dangerous targets got to die first. Most dangerous target on the map is definitively this Gatekeeper. The shield bearer will probably just shield. Real Genius, who do you bonus? Doc Holliday. You know, with one bonus action, he could kill both of those codexes, but... You know what? Do it. Advanced teamwork. Over to the Doc. Doc, go again, because you're the greatest man who has ever lived. And then we're going to have you come over here to this codex and rend back this way. We're going to pick up 2 more kills for the good doctor. Blip, blip, you dead, you dead. And then we're going to parry. And then a Real Genius. I don't suppose you could see that Gatekeeper. Oh, he's so good. That's a genius move right there. Get your shit pushed in. Top secret, we're going to have you come and kill this codex then. Worst case scenario, at the end of this turn, we get set very slightly on fire. Actually, that's a shield bearer, so probably not even shot set on fire. We'll probably be okay. That turret is admittedly a bit of a problem. Oh, right, that guy's up there, and I completely forgot. Well, there's our parry. It looks like our boy Nick Rivers here is probably going to have to take one for the team. Here comes the shield. Not entirely unexpected. And then the turret's going to shoot at... Oh, never mind. Turret's wasting its time. Get parried. They're eager to strike you, but they're going to continually fail. Doc Holliday, would you come and kill these guys now? I would like for you to come up here, murder both this turret and this man, because this should drop them both. Get us 2 pips of focus back as well. Doctor brought down the Howling Storm, but he didn't quite get the kill there. That's good enough. It's close enough for government work. I mean, what do you want? Levois, we don't really care what this man is doing. Why don't you come hack him into gubbits? Maybe a little bonus point of focus for Levois? There we go. Never doubted you for a second, Levois. You my boy. And then we'll bring the ghost in to do exactly the same thing for the kill. We really should be focusing on trying to get kills for our units that aren't max rank, like Levois over here. Yeah, I'd love to be able to get over there, but what are you going to do? Do we have another Blade Stormer? Patterson isn't. You know, Virgil can get over there. Virgil, why don't you go be the welcoming committee? Top secret, I guess we'll have you come and kill the turret, though. Don't set yourself on fire. It's very risky. I don't like seeing my boys take risks like that. You know, my insurance premiums go through the roof when you guys do stuff like that. Every time you take a big risk, somewhere my well, not my accountant. My insurance adjuster is out there and he's like, ran next to fire, huh? Well, you know, afraid we're gonna have to maybe raise your premiums by between 12 and 14%, Pete. That shows a cavalier disregard for the safety of your team and your own personal well-being. I don't know if we can vouch for you anymore. And your policy does come up for review in 8 months, and it's possible we may be forced to terminate it simply because you're a bad risk now. Don't take away my policy, bro. I need it. A little Overwatch for this priest who also got Blade Stormed. and is also on fire. He took a total of 14 damage and is ablaze. That man survived the blade storm. That's okay, we're just setting up for Levois to get some bonus kills here. And then Purifier, you're gonna get a scamper move, also get stabbed in the heart. Well, 6 damage isn't so much of a heart stabbing as it is more of like a heart burn. He ate some really spicy chicken wings. So where is Levois? Thunder? Why don't you come over here and thunderously ruin both of these men? Actually, you probably won't get that Purifier. You killed the man you could kill. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. Not everybody can kill everything all the time. Ghost, I don't know if you're max rank yet or not. Why don't you just come up here and make sure you get a kill on this man with a nice Mars Volta? No, not the priest, though. Take that Purifier down from range. He's a nice toasty corpse standing in the street, then. Virgil, you have no focus. Let's come and get you a piece. And with that free focus, then we'll come and have you ruin this priest's life. Much like he did that fateful day in the Archdiocese when he decided it'd be a great idea to touch an altar boy. Different kind of life ruining. Yeah, I've murdered pretty much everybody that there is to be murdered. I did fight the entire map at the same time, Bradford, which under ordinary circumstances would be 100% suicide. It did take us 2 Mimic Beacons to get through that situation unscathed, but that's why we brought the beacons. Research time on our current... You know, I honestly don't care what we do here. We are going to fail either one, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. If you're going to fail, I say fail catastrophically.
Status confirmed.
Nobody remembers the small failures, but the Titanic fuck-ups, those are the ones that get remembered. Like, you know, invade Russia in winter. That's the kind of fuck-up that'll get you put in the history books right there.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades.
Equipment upgrades and routine maintenance. Also, mopping all of the guts off the floor because we've been murdering a lot of people and it's getting messy. In unrelated news, free copies of Viscera Cleanup Detail will be being distributed to the populace at large, and we assure you that in no way are you remote controlling a Viscera Cleanup robot. Absolutely not. Merely a coincidence. We thought you guys might enjoy this game. Steam sales on, you know. Can recommend some games you very definitely don't want. We got another guy. Okay. I love Ionic Storm. I'm tempted to buy Fortress before I buy Ionic Storm, but instead I'm just going to get them both. I don't know how good of an investment Face Off is. It's 25 points, and we only have... I mean, we should spend these 10 for certain. But I'm not sure what we would spend them on. You know, Amplify is actually pretty solid. We could get Invert or Exchange, which we have never even attempted. You know what? Just take Amplify. That's fine. I'm actually not that enthused about Face Off. It's one pistol shot against every enemy on the map, which, you know, having 4 or 5 guys with Face Off would have been useful when we fought every single pod on the map simultaneously, I'm not going to lie, but it wouldn't have been enough damage to likely kill any of them because it's not an auto hit, it's just one shot at everything. One shot with the pistol at long range tends to be pretty bad odds. You know what else is pretty bad odds? That the Steam Discovery queue is going to suggest anything I might actually buy, because I'm pretty sure I already bought everything that was on my list for the Steam sale. Consisted of a total of 2 titles. Like I said, I'm not one to wait for sales. If I see a game that interests me, I just get it. Some people go to movies, some people can go out and drink. I buy video games.
Wilderness or not, the aliens could be setting up an ambush, or worse for all we know. Our people will be prepped and ready for a fight.
What do you... well, John, you're pretty much always prepped and ready for a fight, and that you're about 7 shots of gin in at any point in any given day. At any hour, within the last hour, John has had 7 shots of gin, so he's prepped and ready to fight pretty much 24/7. Me, I'm prepped and ready to go get some more terrible Discovery Q suggestions. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of me complaining about Steve's learning algorithms having some kind of learning disability, might consider subscribing as well, because I make really uncouth and inappropriate references like that on a regular basis. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.